that yet, definitely dig in, set aside time, because you are, as I learned, meant to watch the regular videos and then the certification video to follow. So it's almost like double time in terms of videos. And they're short and sweet, so like you can listen to them wherever, but I find myself having to take notes, so I'm prepared for the test at the end. Has anyone on here done the test? Not yet. Okay. Oh, Rachel has? Have you done this? I don't know if she's, Rachel, I don't know if you're saying yes to that or singing in excitement. Mary Page has. How was it, Mary Page?
It's pretty easy. It's open book. Most of the questions are in your workbook. And if you take the practice tests, just remember, you can, not gonna lie, I screamed.
Figure out what the heck we're doing, help, or just workouts on BOD if they're like itching to get ready with something. And they can also give you thumbs up if it's working for you guys, thumbs down if you're like, shit, I told all my people we start April 1st.
I think if we don't do that week, it's going to cause us a lot more chaos in the long run, because we're not like troubleshooting and getting deeper into all the questions people might have and actually helping people get set up with a plan before we just go all in.
So my only thought is that all the workouts are launching, and it's kind of like, obviously they're talking about like, it's really cool that you can do them in live real time with them. So like some people might be like wanting to do that, like real live time with Autumn, the fact that they've kind of marketed that. But
the only negative about that though is they're going to be at 12 p.m. Pacific. I'm pretty sure. So like
3 p.m. on,
is going to have to go a day late.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's 12 p.m.? Because I feel like all the other ones have been filming in the morning.
Well, so maybe it's not, maybe 12 p.m. our time, I should say. So
okay, yeah, because I think, because they always come on, they're like, oh, good morning. And I'm like, it's afternoon. But
if a lot of us are on the East, it's going to be late.
Yeah, it's always after 12 at least.
They are launching April 1st on there. I felt, but like 80-Day Obsession, I still did it, but it wasn't like at the same time as them. Am I like?
Because they filmed those ahead, and then we didn't get them until they were already all filmed.
So Autumn is actually filming it on that day and sharing it.
It's like we are participating in the actual like test group.
Oh. Meh.
So that's kind of the hype around it.
So why don't we just give people an option?
Yeah. Just let people know like they are going to be live on the 1st. Or we could say the workouts start on the 1st, but we don't start the portion control part until the 8th. Like we start learning it on the 1st. So let me back up a little bit. So we dig into the portion control learning the first week and dabble in your workouts, get your workouts done. So it's just sort of learning and getting their workouts in, and then adding in the portion control component on the 8th. You want to do it all together?
What, like, show of hands, I mean, has anybody actually talked to their challengers? Like, what are you guys saying to them? Like Annalisa said, like, are you telling them the 1st? Or because I know personally I've got a group kicking off on the 1st, but it's not just Ultimate Portion Fix, so it's totally different. But like, for those of you who are loading into Ultimate Portion Fix things, are you telling them the 1st, and then are they expecting the workouts on the 1st? Because I know that I have been.
I've been telling people the 1st because that's what I thought we were probably doing it as they were releasing.
But here's my question though, because I told my people the 1st as well, but I didn't explain what was starting on the 1st. Like I didn't say we're starting workouts on this day or we're actually doing the meal plan on this day. I just said like we're in the group and the group will start on the 1st.
Same with me. It was like April 1st is our kickoff date, but I was not specific about what actions we're taking. So I think in my prep email that I just posted, I know, sorry guys, I'm a little late to the game here with my organization. But I said, April 1st, we're starting the videos. Like, and now that I have experience watching the videos, like there's no way people can start the videos and start the portion control on the same day. So unless we encourage people to start next Monday, we can't start the portion control on April 1st. And if we encourage people to start next Monday, well, we just shot ourselves in the foot because we just lost a week of inviting. So we're kind of doubling back here, backpedaling a little bit because of this prep week that I didn't really expect to need as much prep week for in terms of the portion control. So I guess we want to figure out, are we using April 1st as a prep week? And will challengers be okay knowing, like, okay, I'm starting this plan on the 1st, but like I'm learning it with all of us? Or maybe they're dabbling, or maybe we have a week of like, now try to move your body to a workout, try this random workout today, and we make it like incorporated so they're doing a workout. I don't know, or we start the live workouts. To me, I don't care if I do it on the same day as Autumn, but some people might. I just like a new workout.
What if the first week we did old school 21-day fix, and that way they could get the moves down and stuff, because it is similar. And then the second week when we start the real thing, just because I'm not gonna, if they're going live Pacific time, whatever, 9 a.m., 12, like I'm not gonna be doing the workouts on the same day anyway, because I have to work out before I go to work.
Yeah.
There's no working out at night. I get home at 10 o'clock sometimes. I'm not working out at 10
I think
o'clock.
I think a lot of people will be in your shoes, Heather, where they start and they get their workout done before it even launches live on Pacific time. So I vote for starting everything April 8th as a whole. Say aye if you want to do that, and don't raise your hand if you don't want to. I'm going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I lost count.
Hey, I have a question real quick. Where was it seen about the timing of the lives? Because I'm like digging in the FAQ right now and I don't see a specific time on there. Alicia, that was you, right? That said that. Did you know?
I don't remember if I read it or if I saw it in the master coach group. I saw it somewhere because I remember thinking like, oh, that sucks. I won't be able to do it
right
on the day of.
Why do I feel like I've seen them like recording videos already? Like, why am I thinking that it's rehearsal. Not live? It's just like a new live launch.
It's rehearsal.
Okay.
That's what she said on her stories.
Okay. Are they?
It just says complete 21-day fix and 21-day fix extreme program shot in real time starting April 1st is all it says on that FAQ.
Shot in real time.
And then it says after that they'll be added into the tab, like to access at any time.
Was Transform 20 real time?
No, that's what I want to read. Are we 100% sure that it is like live every single day, one workout at a time? It's not like the week launches and they put the whole week up.
I feel like Autumn talked about it in one of her stories or one of her videos, that she had said that they're going to be live every day, like the new workout every day comes out.
Okay.
I don't remember. I know the timing, but I feel like she talked about it.
Okay.
It's weird because it says that they're filmed live in real time, but it doesn't say if they were like filmed ahead of time and they're just being like dropped one day at a time, or if they're actually being like shot and shared at the same time, if that makes sense. Like it's not really clear.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead, Mary Fish.
Out of the people that have been added to our Ultimate Nutrition group, how many are like brand new to the portion container system, or how many are like past customers that are diving back into it?
All of mine so far are brand new, but I do have some customers that are going to be diving in that already have done this.
Okay. All right. Because I was going to say, if we've got a lot of people who aren't brand new, I mean, they can continue doing what they're doing, but obviously that you can't do that.
Yeah. This is a difficult one. For me, I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but for me, I'm okay with the prep week being the 1st and then the workouts we all do on the 8th. Like I personally don't need to do the live one. Like I said, I know my challengers aren't even really aware of that like they know it's new 21-day fix workouts, but they don't know it's a live component like that.
I think too, just from a marketing standpoint, it gives us still plenty of time to talk about it, share about it, invite to it, follow up to it as well, to where people aren't behind if they didn't start on the 1st, because then it still gives us a week into April to share, to follow up, to connect with people. And if you're looking a little bit further beyond that, if they don't get in by the 8th, they're still not super behind if they were to finally come around like mid-month.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you don't want people starting like a month late, but it's okay if they're like a week late into the group, and then it kind of works for every scenario.
We could call it also like our prep week is sort of like a dabble week for people who already feel like they're getting in the groove, like start implementing the containers. But as a whole, we're going to have our head wrapped around this plan all in on the 8th. Like the first week of April is like a dabble and learn. And then April 8th is when we're like, let's do this thing. So people can do the workouts if they want to that week, but know that as a group, we're going day 1 on April 8th. Does that make people feel a little better of like, yeah, encourage them to dabble and do the live workout if they want to. But we're going to start together on April 8th. And that way they can kind of ease in as well.
Are we starting the videos on April 8th for like the brand new people that have never done the portion fix before? Because I am going to have some new people.
I think that's the April 1st week. So the April 1st week is prep week, which means like we're learning the videos from day 1, because you need to watch like 7 days of videos before you get through like the which path are you choosing, if I remember correctly.
I personally, some of my customers that already committed because they didn't want to wait, like I have started videos.
Yeah.
And that's okay too. So that leads into our next thing. So we can confirm that date thing after. It sounds like we're leaning towards like a prep and dabble the first week where we start the videos in there, we start the video training, and then we kick off, yes, let's start the portion control and the workouts together on April 8th. And my next question is this. So we've done the To Be Mindset group before, and when you leave it up to their own devices to watch videos, people watch 1 or 2 and then they never check back in to the videos, right? And you're like, did you watch the video on planning? No, they didn't. So my suggestion for this group is every day we're following that calendar and we're posting the videos in the, like, you know, the, like, today you're watching these videos and you're commenting on that topic that day. So people are focused on those 3 videos. I wish I had the calendar with me. I don't think I do. I only have the certification calendar. But anyway, so we follow the calendar and post in the group day 1. These are the videos you watch. This is the workout you might be doing or whatever for April 8th. And keeping people really on track that way. In addition, having us as certified coaches go in there and review one of the resource page. Like someone from the team goes in and reviews like one of the added bonus resources to help people through those videos or through that part, like through their why or through their, their first impressions of the containers, and like having maybe it's a live feed or a webinar or something where we're connecting. So somebody's taking that day, that topic, and having a live call, like Q&A or something, and walking people through that extra bonus thing that they don't get in the workbook, but we know of as coaches. So my vision for the group is really to have it day 1, these are the videos you watch. Day 2, these are the videos you watch, and working through it with everyone instead of saying like, here, watch all the videos and touch base if you need anything.
Also, just a side note I had about the whole workout thing is that some people might be committing to this, not doing workouts as well, or doing a different workout. So I think there's no need to like super stress the workout thing for, I don't know, some people anyways.
That's true. Feel free to speak up if you're feeling like, as you guys know, it's hard sometimes to have a whole group of ideas and try to just make executive decisions sometimes, but I hope that people are feeling good about what's happening or what's potentially happening.
Another thing, actually, I just thought of, if we did start the workouts on April 8th, or if like we could pseudo, I think there's people doing a round 2 of Transform 20, and I think Jen, you're doing it right now. When do you finish? Like, because that would time.
I think, and Stephanie said this too. We don't finish until the 6th or something. That's
our last day is April 6th, and then the 8th would be our start day for
there you go.
whatever the program is.
Hold on, Maggie.
I'm here. I was late. Sorry.
Trying to read it. I think she said that Transform 20 comes out on BOD for everyone on April 1st. Yes. So you might have some people that want to do that too.
I think the hybrid calendar with Joel comes out within the next 2 weeks or so also. And I know a lot of people were looking forward to that too, because they've been promoting it on both of their stories. I don't think it was released yet because I didn't get the email from Sean's group yet.
Mm-hmm. So how about for workouts wise, since we already have an idea that people might be all doing different things if they're not doing 21 Day Fix with us, what if it were just to be like a once a week, like a Sunday post, and that's where the workouts are posted for the week, and it can say something like, if you are committed to the 21 Day Fix calendar, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like, and say what workout is next to it, right? Because we know the names of the workouts of that program. Or if you are committed to a different workout program, like share what workout you did today, something like that. And then it doesn't have to be a daily.
Yeah, it can totally be less focused on, I mean, the goal of this group is really nutrition. Like, this is the shift of our team right now, is having a group that is really harping on how to rock this nutrition program, because they can post their sweaty selfies and get elevated any dang time they want, right? So we want this to focus on the nutrition. So I think if we say April 1st is the start date for Ultimate Portion Fix, that means they start the videos April 1st, they start implementing the plan on April 8th, and they do whatever dang workout they want to do. But most of us are going to start the workouts, I don't know, whenever the heck you want to. Like, if you want to do the first, I mean, we could do it on the 2nd, just because all the videos would be up a day later, but that's still the same kind of thing. It's like people, I don't know. That would relieve the like morning workout issue if we were like, we start on Tuesday, but then you're all out of whack because her Monday is Monday Fix or whatever. I don't know.
How many of you guys are going to do the 21 Day Fix? Is everyone going to go and jump in?
I will if my foot is.
I was thinking of it. I hadn't decided yet. I'm tired of T20.
Yep.
I just
love a new workout.
I don't love like the videos. I've used them so many damn times that I'm like looking forward to it being like fresh and exciting.
Yeah. And I bet you it will be different. Like, the upper fix won't be the same upper fix 3 weeks in a row. You know how like right now it's the same workout every Monday. So it's going to be upper fix. It's going to be 3 different upper fixes probably, which is awesome.
That's cool.
And I just think too, it's a huge talking point. Because 21 Day Fix was one of our biggest launches ever in terms of programs and the effectiveness and the like quickness of getting people results and like helping them get in a healthy routine. So I think it's a huge opportunity for us to talk to people about, like, it's, for example, it's a little different when you have somebody who's like never worked out before, or they're terrified to work out, or they're not super fit, and you say like, hey, do you think you can tackle a 3-week workout program along with your nutrition, versus like, hey, can you tackle an 8-week workout program when you haven't worked out in 10 years? Do you know what I mean? I just think it's another opportunity.
And it's with the modifiers, which that's where I started. And I started with Kat as my best friend, and she was my good old modifier buddy. And I did that for probably 3 rounds. Like, Kat is back. I want to see Kat. I want to see if Kat's lost any weight. I want to see.
Wait, how do you know she's back? I
heard she wasn't.
I watch Autumn's videos, people on Instagram.
Yep.
Yeah, Kat's back.
Kat's back, and she is progressing the workouts each week. She's the whole thing on like showing the different the different moves and how they would progress each week.
Yep.
Kat actually has not lost any weight. I follow her on Instagram too.
She hasn't. But anyway,
maybe she did and she gained it back. I don't know, but she's definitely the same old Kat.
Hey,
Well,
Mike has thyroid issues. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
You never
But
know.
I think it's
What?
a really great program where a lot of our challengers start with, because we have the access to have, like, many people can't handle a full-blown cardio program or can't handle only weight. So to have a program that's 30 minutes a day and every day is different.
Yeah.
One's more strength, one's with it. Like, it's what I always start people with. So I feel like this is prime time to get even more people kind of back in, and the ones that have been here for a while, redo it again and start where you began.
Oh, and also, can I throw this in there too, is that I had so many customers that loved 21 Day Fix, because for like a good 2-year period, that was like 95% of the people that I helped did that program first. I have a lot of customers that have fallen off track or been gone for a year or whatever, or just like never really found their groove with something else, that want to come back specifically because they know they can do 21 Day Fix again. Had a few of those conversations going on. So
yeah, I think it's an awesome program for everyone because you get results in legitimate 3 weeks. Like, my focus when I'm talking to people is like, you're getting results in April, right? Like the 3 weeks to end April. The end of April, we should be feeling pretty darn good about results after 3 weeks of a nutrition plan, 3 weeks of 30-minute workouts, getting people those wins. And I think it's really, really, really important that we, as coaches, individually know exactly who is in this group with us, and we're individually following up, if you're not already, with people weekly, daily check-ins or weekly, and say, how's it going this week? How's it going this week? We want them to be in like our book of wins at the end. We want them sharing transformations. We want them like
body challenge,
screaming, all hail Beachbody at the top of a mountain. Like, we want them to fall in love with these programs and believe in them the way that we all do. So, okay, it's 9:00. We've got another topic to cover, but I think what we'll do is I can create a suggested workout plan for the group so that everyone in there can decide, okay, am I going to follow this or am I already doing a program? And the suggested plan would be like the first week of April, it's these workouts. And then April 8th, it's 21 Day Fix Live for the next 3 weeks. That's the suggested plan for this group. But obviously people can do whatever they're doing, spin or CrossFit or Beachbody or whatever they're doing. So that everyone's okay with that decision to make the first week like a prep video. We start the videos that week, but it's like learn the program and get our head wrapped around implementing on the 8th. Okay. We also need some help, as many of us will be on the cruise. We need some help with someone kind of orchestrating like who's posting what in that group, even if it's just a document to say like on Monday, video was 1, 2, and 3, who's posting it, who's, if anyone wants to grab like a live video to go over one of the topics or something. So we can kind of figure that out. And then it basically just like creating a document for a plan for the group of what's going in there.
I think the way we did it for Transform 20 worked awesome. Once it was just like, get it in there, everybody picked something, we all did it up, and it worked really well. Yeah,
exactly like that. Just a Google Doc where it's the days written down, the posts, which will be the videos, or even, is there a challenge group guide for Portion Fix Up yet? Has anyone noticed?
I haven't even looked, but I'll check right now.
So checking out something like that and just someone claiming it, because that was like, it was so easy when there were so many hands in there. We had to like schedule 10 posts, maybe, if that. And then just kind of, maybe we can have like a bunch of people, like the certified coaches kind of claim like which path are you going to kind of hone in on for this month and figure out and use or nail or whatever.
Yes.
I will not be doing the carb cycling. That sounds like hell.
There is an ultimate portion. It's up. The challenge group guide is up now in the Coach Online office.
All right, awesome. So we can claim those posts, and we'll check it out if in the guide if it says like today we're watching video 1, or we'll look at that guide and make a.
Annalisa, to answer your question, because it's open right now.
Yeah.
It does say this. It says like why you excited to start, blah, blah, blah. Answer the get to know you, watch Getting Started plus videos 1 through 4, complete the exercises. So it's like
Perfect. That's exactly what we want to like pace because like with 2B, I don't know if it was just my group or whatever, but it was like, here's your program, watch all the videos and implement and just track them daily. So this is a much easier way to pace our people and make sure that everyone's kind of feeling it as they go through.
I think we paced it when we did 2B, but like I think we might want to make a suggestion from the get-go that like there's going to be a little bit of a time commitment in terms of videos, just so that it's not like, you know, they check in at 9 p.m. but they have to go to bed in 20 minutes and then they don't have time, like kind of a what's up.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. Setting aside expectations. Oh, that was another thing that I thought of. Thank you for saying that. I think maybe after our welcome post, we have like a commitment paper, but we also like write up a commitment to this group in this month and what to expect from the group and that kind of thing, or how to participate and whatever. Just like a commitment letter that we've had in other groups before.
And Lisa, with that said, because I love that, and I feel like those work really well if we have people like sign on the dotted line, like why, what is your why, what do you want to accomplish, like what are you here for, whatever. If we as coaches could figure out something that we wanted to do, like whether you like mail them a thank you, like a congratulations card, or like something at the end of it, like if they turn that into you, like, or you don't even have to announce what it is, but just let them know like your coach will be sending you something special at the end of this, like if you submit your completion for the thing. I just think it makes it a little more special.
Yeah, and just making sure, because I know in this actual program they have like the why and they have the commitment, so just making sure that we're not doubling up on things. Okay, thank you. My brain can't do it. Okay, so who, I don't know how to do this. Who in here feels like they're going to help us kind of take the lead on getting this set up? Like, we're going to be available. We're working through the next couple days. Then we're on the cruise, and it would be really cool to know that people are kind of getting these things in motion. So we can kind of, thank you, Alicia. We can kind of figure out, because there's not too much to do. So it's just a matter of like getting that document set up.
Yeah, I'll make that.
Okay, thanks. Alicia will do the document, post in both pages for us, and you can do Google Drive so everyone can see everyone's stuff. Cool. All right.
I can help with posting as soon as you get that and we know what we're doing. I don't mind helping.
Yeah, I'll put the doc together in the next couple days so people can start signing up for stuff.
Awesome. I can do the suggested workout plan graphic.
I can put up a Sunday workout post for the first week if you want. Or are you going to do that with your calendar, Annalisa?
I don't know. You mean just like an accountability post of? Yeah.
Like just for people that are already added in there if they want to start sharing.
Yeah, that works. So are you talking about this Sunday or next?
This, like the people that are in there right now.
Yeah, so they have something to do to like warm up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a dabbling, something about getting started in there as a dabble. So they're not just like waiting and waiting. And waiting.
Right, that's what I mean.
Okay. I think that was a video post plan, 3 paths. And then everyone else just really work on getting those videos down, passing your test, getting certified, so we can actually be what we said we were going to be, certified coaches in there by the time we start.
Rachel just said, are we posting anything next week? Like, how does everybody feel if we just put up a post in there right now that says like, this is our kind of our game plan and our, like how we feel like the group is going to run, just like these are the suggested dates we're going to start, just so that you know, like this group hasn't really kicked off yet. We just want to let you know that like there's a lot of goodness in store or something, just so that they're not like, what the hell, they put me in a group. There's nothing.
Yeah, I just changed the dates in my welcome post to reflect that. I think I changed it to April 8th. I'd have to check, because at first it said March 25th, and I was like, no, we can't do that right now. Okay. So I think I changed that, so that should be in there. But yeah, a little like rally post of like, we're so excited, people are getting added. Who wants to take on the rally post and the update?
Well, and just to like prompt them to like comment on the welcome post or something like that, and just tag your people on there when you add them.
Rally is my jam. All right, Rachel.
You guys, are we for those that already like have it right now, like are we trying to prevent them from doing anything, or should we just say like if they want to go and like do it all before the 8th or the 1st, like should we just say for anything for those that already have it, then they
I
can
have
just like
2 that signed up right when it launched for coaches, but they're like technically customers and they've already started diving in and started.
So
I
should we
think
put something to that in there that if you already have it, like please feel free to like
Yeah.
start really going because it takes time.
Right.
Yeah. I think it's worth definitely saying like get started on the videos if you want to, and then you can expect that we will kind of review specific videos on certain dates. So even if they've already watched it, well, here's another opportunity to go back and say like, okay, I remember that video. Now what am I supposed to do here? So definitely encourage them to start watching the videos. Posting the calendar of the videos. Oh, good idea. Yeah, we can do that next week. I don't know how I want to do that because we want them to understand that we're going to be reviewing those videos on certain days.
I think she meant the workouts, right, Rachel? Am I right or am I wrong? You mean videos or the workouts? Are you asking?
I think she's typing.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I don't know if it works on my computer. Okay. No, so like the calendar of when we're suggesting you watch which videos, like could I just put that in my rally post and just say like, hey, this is what we're planning on starting, kicking off on April 1st. But like, if you look at this and that looks daunting to you and you want to start looking at some of these videos this week, like feel free.
That's a good idea. I like that. Yeah. Like, here's the video of what you can expect to start watching April 1st. Yeah, but feel free if this is like too much demanding, like you said. Yeah, I would agree with that. Yes, guys? Yay. Like, let's put up the video and let them know these are the things they need to watch.
So should I put that up on Monday the 25th or wait till like midweek, like Wednesday the 27th?
You could put it up Monday the latest. You could put it up anytime you want, really.
Sweet.
Yeah, just knowing like we will be, it's sort of like a post about like we are focusing in on these videos starting April 1st. Feel free to have a heads up on like watching them or so you can come back like prepared to ask questions or whatever. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I like that. I like it. And then I can post, the suggested workouts starting April 1st as well. And that will kind of tie in with your video post and the suggested workout calendar.
One more thing to throw out there, which doesn't have to be decided at this moment, I guess, but just like food for thought to bring to the table is, what are people's thoughts on like accountability partners in this group, like actual challenger buddies, like to check in with their nutrition? Because like, you're not going to have your customers writing you all day, every day, like how their nutrition is going. But sometimes it's nice for them to have somebody that said like, I made this meal and it was great. Or like, I really struggled in the afternoon or whatever. Accountability partners type thing. Just a thought.
Yes. Well, are our daily posts like where we're saying like, hey, this is the video of the day, even if you started early, whatever, like this is the focus video of the day. Like, are we going to be encouraging people to like post like, hey, one of your meals today?
I think we should.
That's what I thought. Like instead of a sweaty selfie, it's going to be like food.
There definitely needs to be some accountability, and maybe it's just a different post. Like there needs to be the training posts of like from the challenge group, but then like maybe we can do exciting things like pop up plate, like show me your plates today, like what are you making, what containers do they count for, how was it, that kind of thing. And like I don't know, just kind of reflecting, like doesn't have to be a daily thing, but I don't know, people get kind of rewarded for these like random pop-up exercises we do, activities or challenges or something.
Like right now in our forever ongoing 2B group, we have a morning like check-in post. I don't know, maybe something like that. Because I just feel like nutrition is such a personal thing that's everybody has such a different struggle with. And I just feel like it would be a shame if there wasn't some like added level of, I don't know.
Yeah, and it gives
Something
people more ideas of what to make. Like, that's why I think saying like, what containers does it count for? Like, so people can just look at that and be like, oh, or you tried something from the Fixate cookbook. Great.
Yeah.
Like today your challenge is to make a dinner from Fixate cookbook. Or like Tuesday, so people can plan ingredients or whatever. Saying like, tomorrow we want to see your Fixate recipes. Which is really where people should be kind of staying anyway, because like Autumn says in the videos, like you can't just kind of create your own Fixate approved recipe, because everything's really like portioned out properly and measured and different nutrients and whatever. So anyway, but just thinking of ways to add the accountability for what people are eating, and add the engagement beyond just did you watch the video and what are your thoughts there. But I also think that all the certification resources, all those things that we can dig deeper and ask people about is going to be really engaging in there as well, with people doing a little more added activities and accountability and answering questions and things. So for now, my advice is let's do the video, do the challenge group guides, do the videos, and kind of see how it starts rolling. And then we can start adding in pop-ups like, okay, we need people to showcase more food. We haven't been seeing anyone's recipes in the page. Let's create a post that like encourages people to show up with their breakfast tomorrow morning. And that kind of thing. I don't think we have to plan it out too much yet. Let's kind of like follow the challenge group guide and all of our support and see where people are falling short or what we need.
See how interactive they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we feel pretty good we feel better about this kickoff that's coming up in 2 weeks. We're feeling good. Okay. All right, Dana, you can take away the next topic. I feel like my brain is like maxing out.
Okay, so we, as you guys know, a lot of you were probably on that call. We decided to like call it quits on the way that we were running coach sneak peeks, because a lot of us just didn't feel like they were as effective as we wanted them to be, or there wasn't like a whole lot of people being added to them, so there wasn't as much as like engagement as we wanted. And we have that incredible video that you can be sharing in your conversations, which works awesome, by the way, about coaching. But we have been kind of trying to figure out what to do like moving forward in terms of sneak peeks. And I don't necessarily think we have like the solid plan of what's going to happen after this one, but we want to see how this goes. And then kind of move forward with that insight as to what to do as a team collectively twice a month for sneak peeks moving forward. But so our kind of idea, a bunch of us that are going on the cruise next week, we're kind of chatting because trips often, or they do, create a lot of hype, like for people following them and wanting to see what people are up to and what they're doing. And so we thought instead of like us just utilizing that, you know, sharing, talking, having conversations, that we could kind of take that hype and create something with it so that it can be directed back to like everybody being able to use the sneak peek as a whole to follow. So we have decided to, if you're not in the Backstage Pass to Coaching group, be in there, because like I made a post that explains it all, but we're going to use a hashtag. So all of us that are on the trip are going to be using a specific hashtag for all of our posts, all of our stories, and just doing our best to really share like an insider scoop behind the scenes. Yeah, Sail With Us 2019, of like our live trainer workouts, like Shakeology bars, you know, like products we're using, and even just like the parties and things at night, and it gives people a good feel of kind of what it's like to be on trips like this, but also like a good vibe of our team and our energy and our camaraderie. So we're going to be doing that hashtag, and in the actual Backstage Pass to Coaching group, what I did was I put up a post that explains this, like, hey, if you want to follow along our trip, so feel free to go tag people on that and just let them know, like, I'm not on it this year, but I'm like pushing to earn this for my family next year, and I'm so excited to be there with my team. Like, it's so awesome that we have the opportunity to earn things like this however you want to say it, if that is something that you do want to earn, and just share that they can kind of follow along and see a little bit behind the scenes this upcoming week. And then what we decided to do was, once we all return from that trip, to kind of create with that hype and that energy coming off of a trip, to come in and actually have like a business opportunity sneak peek on the Wednesday to follow, which I believe, if I'm not looking at my calendar, but April 3rd. Yeah, April 3rd is a Wednesday night. So having a like actual coach sneak peek that night, which we haven't fully discussed if it's just going to be a few short videos or how we're going to make that work, but just know that it's going to be a lot more like straight to the point, in depth about the business opportunity, about how we earn income, about busting the myths that people have, you know, the misconceptions they have that they have to be at their goal weight, that they don't have enough time, that they're terrified to share on social media, whatever it is. And then just really what the potential of this opportunity is, because that's, you know, we share a lot of like the hype, and like the energy of our team and the camaraderie and all of that is incredible. But I personally, many of us have agreed that like we want this to be more, if I were looking at this, if this were a business that I actually wanted to put my time into, aside from having fun and accountability for fitness, like, do I see the potential in this opportunity? So just know that you have the opportunity with us to invite to that event. Get people in the group starting now, and you can tag them on that welcome post. Let them follow along if they so feel like it. And then know that once we return, we'll be talking more about running that sneak peek on Wednesday night, the 3rd. So we're hoping that this will just kind of create some new energy with sharing the coaching opportunity, because it's something fresh and exciting and different than we've done before. And I think we can all agree that we were all a little bored of how they were running before. But just keep in mind too, like all of us that have bigger end of year goals or want to do really big things with this year, that we are still very much so like in the beginning of the year. And it's a huge opportunity to really grow our teams and get new coaches started. And also with this being the launch of a brand new nutrition program and a whole new kickoff of the 21-day fix programs, this is a perfect time for brand new coaches to get started, not just because it's something new and exciting to be a part of, but because right out of the gates, like as a brand new coach, they could have so much confidence getting a certification in a nutrition program, not just to apply it to their own journey, but to be like, hey, I'm a brand new coach, but I already have so much value to share and offer because they already took a certification right out of the gate. So I think it's a huge opportunity to have both of these things kind of happening at the same time. So did I miss anything?
No. I would just add on there that, like Dana said, if you're not coming on the trip, don't think like you can't utilize that. Like make sure that you're posting about that every day, that you're sharing your upline or whoever's post, something that made you laugh, something that you're excited about. Oh my God, they're working out with Autumn this morning. Like, I can't wait to go work out with Autumn. Oh my God, they're partying with, I don't know, who's coming? Joel, Jericho, whoever's coming. Carl. So sharing that experience, even though you're not there, like Dana said, like, but I'm going to be there next year, or, you know, whatever, like I can't wait to get to Summit this July and like be a part of this team and celebrate. So utilizing that. And if you are in this business to create long-term income growth, business, like freedom, all of those big goals, sneak peeks are even more important than like anything. I don't know, coach onboarding is so much more important than 2 Success Club points, right? You can get Success Club points every single month for 5 years and never grow your business because you're constantly hustling for Success Club points. When you start to get coaches on your team who want to do this with us and want to have fun and build a business and dream big with you, that's when your volume grows, right? So we need to be talking about the opportunity as much or more than we're talking about the challenge groups. So Ultimate Portion Fix is an alley-oop in terms of getting new people involved. But now it's our job to also say, like, hey, you're rocking this. Have you ever considered coaching? Or, you know, maybe if you haven't considered coaching, like, have you ever wished you were earning more money weekly on top of your income? So getting people to start thinking about, like, what that would mean for their family. Breadcrumbing those things. Super, super important. And just getting people involved in the coaching opportunity early on in your business is the best thing you can do.
I just want to throw this out there too, because one of my success partners is doing this, and I just love the way that she's sharing it, because it's different than I've kind of seen a lot of us do. But she's sharing the Ultimate Portion Fix certification not as just like a, hey, I want to be your coach and coach you through nutrition, but like, hey, I'm so freaking pumped and passionate about what I'm sharing with people and like the lifestyle change that this is. And I'm looking for other people that want to get this certification with me to be able to help other people, and kind of gearing it more as a, hey, I'm looking for new coaches that want to do this certification and help other people with me, versus it just being like, hey, I want to coach you through your nutrition, if that makes sense. I don't know how to exactly say that, but if you're getting the certification, it's a great open door to share the opportunity that someone can dive in to do that with you. Does anybody have things they want to add? Questions? Anything? Does everybody feel like this is a kind of cool way to bleed into a sneak peek, something different? Maybe, yes. No.
Yeah, we need to just kind of finalize the topics that we're going to cover in there, but it'll be shorter, to the point, not repetitive, hopefully, and high energy. And many of us will be glowing with our tans and ready to get people on board.
Probably 8:30 p.m., Heather, like typical, like in lieu of a call that night, maybe. I don't know.
Have we also considered like what, like multiple videos throughout the day and just like popping in of like a big surge? So my add-on to that might be like a enrollment surge excitement, like giveaway at the end of it, like so that people have time on Wednesday night to say like, I'm in, let's get this started. And if they enroll by the next day, they get entered into a raffle of something big.
That worked really well for us that time we did it.
Yeah, as long as we hype it up and it's like, hey, you're going to learn all about it. If you decide it's right for you that day, you're going to be entered in a raffle to win Diva Light for your coaching business, right? I mean, they're like $100-something, but there's so many of us. If we can be like, yep, I'll put $10 in this raffle pot, someone can get a pretty legit light or something to start their business off.
Yep.
If it's not that, whatever. It can be anything that will help the coach business and be totally motivating for them to be like, yes, I'm enrolling now.
Oh, I just want to throw this out there too, is that if you have people that are already in that Backstage Pass group, I would go through and look at all the people you've added. If you didn't track it, like legit click on the members and go through and look at the names of the people that you've added to that and tag them in that post, but don't just tag them. I personally today reached out, like I tagged all of the people, and then I reached out and I was like, hey, hope you don't mind. I know you've been in this group before. I know it just wasn't really great timing for you, but like my team and I are going to be sharing our experience this week, and we're going to be running another event to share more about what we do next week. I'd love to have you join us if you're interested in checking it out. Again, I hope it didn't bother you. So making sure that you're keeping it personal too, but like, why not go retag the people that you've added in there? Because who the hell knows if it was just wrong timing for them and now they see something different and they're like, okay, maybe this is for me. So
yes. I just want to end this call by telling you guys something that occurred that I hope you guys never do. It just struck me because we're all out there inviting, and I know there's a lot of new coaches on here, and I got a message yesterday from someone, super cold message, about joining her R&F team. And I'm like, do you know what I do? Like, do you have any idea? Have you looked at my page? She was like, I know you're, so let me back up a little bit. It's super cold. Hey, Annalisa, I hope you're having a great start to 2019. Spring is coming. I'm writing you today to invite you to take a peek at my R&F business. I'm having such a blast, and business has never been better. I wanted to contact some local people who I could personally train, so carpe diem. I want to share this with incredible people like you who might be looking for an extra income stream. And I was like, and it goes on and on and on. And it's fine. Like, I was like, I appreciate your hustle, I said, but do you have any idea what I do? So my tip to you guys is, please don't send those cold messages to people, because it's such a turnoff. Like, if she had said to me, hey, I know you're rocking Beachbody, and she didn't understand that you can't do both, but she said, like, I know you're rocking Beachbody and you have such a thriving business. Have you also considered this? I could be more apt to be like, oh, like, I can't do two businesses. But now I'm just like, did you even like acknowledge the fact that I'm very present on my Facebook? So anyway, my point is to just remind you guys, even as new coaches, like, if you're sending a cold message, start with that, hey, how are you? Like, connect with them on a personal level. Like, a cold message doesn't have to be an invite, should not be an invite right off the bat. Start forming with someone. That's not to say you can't message someone and be like, I just crossed your page and I see you're rocking the fitness world. Like, are you doing coaching too? And that kind of opens up the doors. Sometimes I do that, but it's not just a cut, copy, paste, like, join my team thing. That would not work for me. I don't think it would work for any of you guys. So don't do it to other people. But anyway, just wanted
I got one of those the other day on Instagram where she was like, I'm about to hit a really big goal for my family. I don't want you to sell anything, but can you post a post to your page? And I was like, no, I'm like, really, best of luck to you with your goal, but like, I can't post
yeah
on my page.
Yeah, so let's stay genuine in our approach to get people involved with Ultimate Portion Fix, because it is something that can help them. What is in it for them, and like, does it relate to what you see about them in their personal pages? Get personal with people, because otherwise we're giving not only network marketing a bad name, like Beachbody. We want people to not be annoyed by Beachbody coaches, so let's not be those people.
Hey, just to throw this out there in terms of sharing Ultimate Portion Fix, if you have a post or a poll that works really well for you, or if you've had like a specific conversation with somebody that went well, like, share that kind of stuff to the team page. Because why not? Like, the more the merrier. But if you had a post where you talked about like a pain point with like binge eating or something, and how excited you are for this because it's going to help you with it, or whatever it is that connects with people, like, share that kind of stuff, because it gives other coaches ideas of how to talk about it and how to share about it.
Yes. All right, guys, it is push week. Go for those challengers that we're going to change. They're going to transform their lives in this group. I'm really excited about it. I'm a little bit scared because you guys know me and my nutrition history. I will be honest. It's going to be a challenge for me, but that's what I'm talking about in my stories. Accountability, changing things up, why I'm doing it. If it's not to lose weight, to improve energy, to cut the sugar addiction. Like, I knew that before I even listened to Autumn's video that I needed to do that. So talk about what it means to you and why you're doing it, and why you're inviting others to do it too.
Are we all set on the on Get Elevated accountability posts?
Good question. Thank you for posting
again for
today.
I wrote that
You need to get that up and running too, if there's like someone who wants to take action on that this week. Jacqueline, do you want to finish doing it for this week? And
sure,
then
I can keep posting. I had I can keep Jen did today. I did the last like week, and then Jen took over today. So I don't know if she's still on, but I can agree to do the rest of the week and then get the Google Doc back on to the team page so we can have people sign up from there.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we definitely want to do that. And just remember, guys, we have this big group coming up, but not everyone's in it, right? So hosting, supporting your challengers, like Jacqueline said, in Get Elevated, who are not doing Ultimate Portion Fix, but also sprinkling in little breadcrumbs in there about it. I have a couple times, but just making sure everyone in there does know about it. Because as we know, like, launches are huge. We always tell people in every group, like, you want to be part of big launches. That's where our energy goes as a team, in these like VIP groups and launches. So just make sure people know that. But but that we're also in there supporting them too. And more than just that sweaty selfie post, right? That's so important, but also more value. So remember, guys, to pop in there. All right.
Thank you.
Boomeranging.
You beat me.
I always forget. Okay. My screen is so grimy. All right.
So is my whole computer. Wait, are we counting down?
Oh, okay. 3, 2, 1. I'm glad you said that because my boomerang was so bad that I'm glad you were like, wait, redo. I'm like, oh, I have like half the not
Wake up, everybody. Wake up, boomerang.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining. I feel a lot better. I hope you guys do too with a plan. Go out there and invite. Let's all try to get 5 more people in March for this program. It can be 100% done. 5 people out of all the people you know in this world. Can you get 5 people to get on Ultimate Portion Fix?
Hey, can we put up the post in the team page, like I said, and everybody, anytime you share Ultimate Portion Fix, like obviously ring the bell in the team page that we typically have, but just like shout it out on that.
Yep. There's in Aspire Nation, there's a GIF if you share it or whatever, celebrate Ultimate Portion Fix. Drop an excited GIF. Let's get the energy up because it's going to be awesome. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us tonight. I always appreciate it. See ya.
Bye.